Alright. So now the microphone is working at least. And we can probably get started. I got a phone call just before I started, so that was a thing. And the stream is on. Everything is fine. No viewers at the moment. One viewer at the moment. Right, I was thinking I might get a few more viewers with the tweet and the Vita Island hashtag, but that may have been wishful thinking. Either way, I'll be uploading the video on YouTube as well. So yeah, from what I read when I ordered the games was that they would provide a pretty good, a box that's suitable for unboxing, and it seems like it is pretty suitable for it. Basically, the mailing info is on the bottom, and this one will open right up just after I cut this tape here, it seems. Yeah, so just need a knife for this part and that's it. For those who don't know, LimitedRunGames basically, picks some digitally released games and then decides to make a limited run of physical copies. And what I got, well, they did a storage sale, backstock sale some time ago, and I tried to get some of the games that went on sale, but I missed them all because they're pretty popular, so they sold out almost immediately. So my other option then was to get some blind boxes, which basically included something from the games they had previously sold. And I'm trying to find the page for the Vita one. Obviously, I should have done this before starting the stream, but as everybody should know, I'm an idiot. There we go. Should be this one. Right, so this is basically what I got 5 of, and it does have a list of stuff it could contain, so I'm hoping I'll get VA11 Hall A, so that's a game I'm hoping to find from the box. And then Demo, obviously, because it's a rhythm game and people should know I love rhythm games. Then here's one amazing game. Sadly, I already have it digitally, but that's fine. And then there's possibly Risk of Rain, which is a great game. I already have it on Steam, and I think I already had it on I don't think I have it on Sony platforms like PS4 or anything. But I'm still hoping to get it because it's a great game and I wouldn't mind playing it again. And then there's a bunch of other games, all of which should be amazing because I really don't have too many PS Vita games. Like, my whole collection is here. So there's like Steins Gate 0, Odin Spear Leifrasir, which I already got platinum from. Then there's a couple of games I found from a flea market at an anime convention. So there's Akila's Beat for €8. And yeah, sorry about the camera, it's, you know, the best I could get. But it's a PS3 iToy camera, whatever it's supposed to be. So at least it shows I'm a Sony fanboy, I guess. Then there's Tales of Innocence R and Ussel Zeta, which are both in Japanese. But I get what I can, because PS Vita games are pretty rare around here. Then there's Sorcery Saga Curse of the Great Karigod, which is a silly game, but that's fine. Then there's Ragnarok Odyssey, Persona 4 Golden, Metal Gear Solid HD Collection, then the Kantai Collection game, which came with a PS Vita case, like this. I think I pre-ordered it from PlayAsia, maybe, which is also in Japanese. Then there's EAVT Colorful, which is a rhythm game, and I got the Crystal Collector's Edition or whatever, which came with a PS Vita case as well, which is the one I'm currently using. Got my Vita in there, and I especially love the zipper having this nice color to it. So I really liked this one. The game itself wasn't that great, but you know, I got the case, which I absolutely love, so that's fine. And like I said, I love rhythm games, and this is a rhythm game, so I really don't regret getting that one. Then we have Project Diva F Second, another rhythm game. I also had the Project Diva F, but I lost that one along with my first PS Vita because I left it on a train, and that's an event I don't like talking about because it cost me like €400 worth of games and the console, so that wasn't nice. Well, since we are in the rhythm game section, here's a DJ Max game for Vita, DJ Max Technica Tune. I also lost my first DJ Max Technica Tune, well, at the same time I lost my first PS Vita, but yeah, we don't talk about that. Yeah, hi, welcome to the stream. This is a slightly different kind of stream, as I'm going to be unboxing this and showing off what little I have for PS Vita. So yeah, then I have Final Fantasy X/X2 HD Remaster, as I never really managed to finish the game on my PlayStation 2. Then I have Demon Gaze, some kind of JRPG, which I didn't play too much yet. And Trigger Happy Havoc Danganronpa, which is also a good game, which I finished ages ago. So anyway, I guess we should get to the unboxing part. So yeah, they have the logo on the front. Yeah, I have a lot more games digitally. This is just my physical collection, which I feel is pretty limited because I've been trying to get all the Vita games I can get, but they've been so limited here that I really haven't been able to get too many. So yeah, time to do the unboxing thing. So, well, with that it's open. I don't have any idea what to expect because I have never done a unboxing video before, and so it's a first overall. And then, as I mentioned, the games are completely random from the list on the page I linked just before. So here goes. Right, so there's still some cardboard in there. Maybe I should put some weight on here to keep it open like that. Yep, Vita is a paperweight nowadays. So I think, based on the shapes, the PS4 game is on the bottom here, so I can feel it with my finger that there's a bigger case there. So let's start with the PS Vita ones and save the PS4 game for last. So just unwrap these slowly to reveal them, hopefully one at a time. Just take it out of there completely. And okay, so there really are blind boxes. Like, there's no way to I can just take them all out of there because there's no way to know what's in here, because as you can see it's completely black from every side except the front, which just says Blind Box Limited Run. So actually the size is exactly the same, just has the extra thing on top. So let's go. Not sure what's the best way to open these, but let's just say I'll keep using my knife here. I'm not sure what knife I'm not sure what knife this is. I just bought it for cheap from Italy, I think, because I just wanted, you know, a cool looking knife for exactly this kind of thing. So here goes. Just make a little hole here, and then it should open nicely up. Yep, it's really thin plastic, so it just comes off on its own. Alright. And then it opens at the front. There's a little tap like that. And what do we have here? Nice! We got the bit.trip limited edition. And this is a music game. It's not a rhythm game, but it's a music game, so oh god, it's a collection, so it has 6 games. It has the bit.trip Beat, bit.trip Core, bit.trip Void, bit.trip Runner, bit.trip Fate, and bit.trip Flux. And bit.trip Runner is a rhythm game, so I actually did get a rhythm game right off the start. And then there's some sort of a limited run series card, not sure. Let me relink the page. I think you may have missed it. Let's see. There we go. So I ordered 5 of these, and then one for PS4. I'm not going to link that one right yet because, you know, it's just one PS4 game. But yeah, the link has a list of games which these boxes can include. And I can say that I'm pretty happy about the first one. I didn't imagine this would be, you know, this exciting. But yeah, first game is the bit.trip Limited Edition Collection with 6 games all music related. So that's a really nice thing right off the bat. So on to the next one. About the card, I'm not sure what it's supposed to represent, but you know, it's a limited run collector's card of some sort. It has a number on the bottom, 177. So there must be a bunch of them. Yeah, it's a blind box, so this is like, you know, real life gacha or loot boxes. I paid money to get something, but you know, I really don't mind because, like I said, I feel like my PS Vita collection is pretty limited right now. So any game I get, it's a bonus for me. But I have several games which I listed before in the chat, which I would really love to get. But yeah, on to the next one. I'm really excited right now. Get plastic off. Actually, my PS4 library is even more limited. I just remembered I have the wrong name for the stream. Let me just real quickly change that one, because this obviously isn't DJ Max or 5B ranking. Limited run games unboxing, 5 PS Vita, 1 PS4 Blind Boxes. And game is, I think it's real life? IRL? Yeah, IRL, I think. And here we go. So yeah. I should probably just move the old games out of the way and, you know, figure out some way to present the games I did get at the same time I present the new ones. Actually, maybe I'll just, you know, put the ones I get here. Yeah, I'll just show them all off at the end. But yeah, time for the next one. Here we go. Darius Burst CS Chronicle Saviors. So this is a bullet hell game. I'm not too fond of bullet hell games, but they're like really amazing usually. And I played a arcade version of. I've played a Darius Burst arcade game before, and it's one of the most satisfying looking ones. So it's a side-scrolling game, and it has all these amazing special abilities, different kinds of ships you can get. I think you can flip around to like shoot left instead of right and so on. And I just noticed that there's also in the back here. So first here's the front, of course. Darius Burst CS Chronicle Saviors. But in the back, there's the limited run logo here, and it doesn't really show it well, but here's number 66 showing right here. So all the games they have released are numbered in the order they were released. So the bit.trip collection was number 113, and this was number 66. Right, and there's a card here as well, which is I think this is the Nurse Love Addiction game which they released at some point. So yay, cute nurse girls. Amazing. They all have this foil effect on the border and the logo. I'm not sure if I think the number on these, like this is number 104. I think the numbers on these represent the same as the ones on the boxes. So basically, this might be the release number 104. I'll check it later. But yeah, that's also a nice game. I didn't have it, so that's especially good. Like I mentioned, I have some of these digitally, but still wouldn't mind getting a physical copy. Yeah, no, I don't need the knife for these ones. The plastic is so thin, it's fine. So here we go. Get rid of the plastic. And the next game is... I have no idea what this is. Oh, I think it's Home. But is it upside down in there? Is it flipped? Yeah, it's flipped for some reason. But yeah, this is Home. I'll just admit right away, I'm not happy about this one because I have tried this out. I've tried this game out on Vita. I got it for free from PS Plus. And I'm not fond of horror games. And this one felt like a rather boring one. Like it says a unique horror adventure. And yeah. But that's two good games. One excellent game, one good game, one game. And the card here is... Okay, this is also from Nurse Love Addiction. Yeah, I'm not into horror games for some reason. Like, some of them have great atmosphere, but like, well, I'm not fond of horror movies either. So, you know, you might guess where that's coming from. I just don't like the tension and so on. But yeah, I can't believe there's a game named Nurse Love Addiction. But yeah, there's a game called Nurse Love Addiction, and I just got 2 cards from that one. I might get Nurse Love Addiction from the boxes as well as a game, but I'm not sure if I want that or not. So yeah, that's 3 games down. Home is number 127. Right, so now the next set, and like I mentioned, I should just grab them out of the wrap because it's all wrapped, all in the blind box cases anyway. So as you can see, these are also completely hidden, and there's one bigger box for the PS4 game. But yeah, let's stick to the PS Vita games for now. Surprisingly, it doesn't fit in there that well anymore. I guess it was like... Yeah, it must have been like this. Like diagonally in there. Yes, hello, you can stay there. But yeah, let's keep going in the order we already established. So maybe I should get the knife after all. Comes right off nicely. And here we go. Just gotta ease it a bit. And Oddworld, Munch and Odyssey. So let's get it out of here. And here we go. I actually never played Oddworld games, but like I probably should, especially now that I have one physically. And this is limited run number 119. Oh yeah, I should probably look at the rarity tiers on the side. So far I got Oddworld, which is common, 65% of the boxes. Then I got the Darius Burst, which is also common. Then I got Home, which is also common, and then I got the bit.trip, which is also common. So that's 4 common games so far. And the ones I wanted was... one is in the rare tier, so Demo is there. And VA11 Hall A is also a rare one. So let's hope it's not all commons. I don't think there's... Well, Risk of Rain is also common, so that one would be fine, but I don't want to get 4 common ones. That would be a bit of a bummer. But yeah, it's actually down to the last one now. So let's hope for Demo or VA11 Hall A. Or, I don't know, Senran Kagura, Bastion. What else do I want? Phantom Breaker would be nice. Oh, Salt and Sanctuary would be also very nice. Those are in the uncommon section. But yeah, let's hope this won't be a disappointment. Revenant Saga. I have no idea what this game is. I mean, I would assume it's a JRPG. This one is... Actually, let me look a bit here. Experience stunning 3D battles and find the truth beyond revenge. Yeah, it's a JRPG for sure. And looking at the rarities, yeah, it's actually a rare one. So it was 8% of the boxes were rare ones, 65% were common ones, 27% were uncommon ones. So I got 4 common ones, two of which I was quite satisfied with, and 1 rare one which I haven't looked into at all before. Let's see. CXC Create Chemco Limited Run. After being turned into an immortal being known as a revenant and learning of the existence of a demon within him, Albert sets out on a journey to make the person who did this to him pay with their very life. However, as he runs into others along the way dealing with their own figurative demons, what is the answer he finds? ... exclamation mark. Question mark. So, yeah, we're done with the PS Vita section. And I guess that's it. We can just ignore the last one. Yeah, maybe I'll just open that one as well. Oh, and we had the last card here as well, which is... Well, I have no idea what this is from, but it has 2 anime girls. Yeah, the camera isn't that good, but it has two anime girls, I'd assume. There was a duplicate here, but I really don't care too much about the cards anyway, so that's fine. Not sure what to do with them either. Yeah, I should probably save the blind box cardboard boxes for some purpose as well. Maybe to keep the games wrapped in mystery while they're in my shelf as well. But yeah, so we got... Let's just spread them out right here. Sorry, English isn't my first language, so I may stutter quite a bit while speaking it. Also, my mouth is really dry, so let me just drink a bit. Yeah. So first one was the bit.trip collection. So I actually got 6, 7, 8, 9. I actually got 10 games because this one has 6. So that's nice. But yeah, 5 boxes, 10 games. A bit.trip I was very satisfied with because, you know, it's a bunch of music games. One of which is very obviously a rhythm game as well. With the difference being, you know, that a music game has, you know, the music be an essential part of the game. Like enemies spawn based on the music and so on. While in the rhythm games, you have to perform your actions to the rhythm or according to the music. I think I, you know, came up with that myself. I'm not sure if that's the, you know, official way they work, but I like to at least personally differentiate between rhythm and music games. But yeah, that's a bunch of music games, with at least one being a rhythm game, the bit.trip runner game. And then we got the Darius Burst CS, which should be an amazing side-scrolling bullet hell game, so shooter. And it actually says in the back that it's an enhanced version of Darius Burst, another Chronicle. And I think that one might be the one I played in an arcade, I'm not sure. But either way, I'm happy with this one, because it's one of the best, coolest side-scrolling shooters I know. And then I got home, and then I got Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, which I should have tried ages ago, because it seems like an interesting, I think it's basically adventure game, like maybe not exactly point and click, but like you go around as this weird guy in this really odd world. Wow, I wonder where the name of the game comes. So yeah, the cover doesn't really tell anything, it just has these two weird guys sitting around. Yeah, but I definitely need to try that one out. And then I got the Revenant Saga, which seems to be some JRPG. I'll need to look up some reviews about this one, because I do like JRPGs, but sometimes they can be kind of, well, the plot is usually really generic, like there's this evil guy and you have to gather some friends and get stronger and then kill the evil guy because he's evil. But then some of them are actually really great. And I have played some Final Fantasy games, like I finished Final Fantasy 13. I had the Final Fantasy X and X/X2 here myself. And Phantasy Star Universe, I haven't tried that out, but isn't the Phantasy Star Online 2, I think, is one of the most... Phantasy Star Online 2 is really popular, I think. The MMORPG. Yeah, Final Fantasy series are a bit of a hit and miss for me. Like, I actually enjoyed FFX and FX13, and apparently those are the most hated Final Fantasy games, so go figure. But when I was a kid, I played Final Fantasy Advanced Tactics, or Tactics Advance, I'm not sure which way it goes. But that was a Game Boy Advance game, and I really liked how you could like master each job for each class, and then you got these cool stars like showing that, hey, you're a master of this class now. And I also had a friend who had the game, and you could do some co-op missions between your GBAs, and I think you could trade items as well. Like, you found a cool weapon and you could trade it to your friend and so on. So yeah, and I played that game so that I finished all the missions and did all the extra stuff. So I basically got like 100 something %, clear rate on that game. But yeah, that's it for the Vita games. And I guess we'll get to the PS4 game next. And yeah, the PS Plus costing some money is a bummer, but at least you get some monthly games for it. So like, it's kind of like humble monthly, really, in that regard. You pay some, you get some. and that's fine to me at least. But yeah, the PS4 came last. So actually let me look up the PS4 Blind Box list as well. Should probably look through that one. And at least figure out one game which I might want. Didn't show up in my history, but let's see if I can find it. It might be this one. I found two different variants. Yeah, I think it should be this one. So looking at the start of the list. Oh yeah, this one also has some oops. This one also has a rhythm game. So looking from the start, there's Momodora, which I've been looking to buy on Steam, but for some reason I haven't already. Salt and Sanctuary, which is also out for Vita. Would be fine getting that one. There's also Darius Burst CS here. Let me see if I can just, I'll just show this on my screen as well. Yeah, sorry about that one. I'll just open this up here, move it down a bit, and yeah, well, you can see the list here. You can see the list here now. Let me just zoom in on it a bit. Okay, let's just keep it like it is for now. It's fine. But yeah, this one I already got for Vita, as we saw. And my browser is lagging like hell. But yeah, this one. So Momodora and Salt and Sanctuary would be fine. I've been looking to buy those out anyway. Risk of I don't know what Oceanhorn is. Risk of Rain is amazing game, like I said. I wouldn't mind getting it for PS4 either. Oregon Trail I already have for on Steam. No idea what these are. If I get home again for PS4, I'll just, I'll be upset. Phantom Breaker is great. Senkono Ronde 2. I think Senkono Ronde is also a bullet hell game. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is one. Wouldn't mind that one. I mean, I said I don't play much bullet hell games, but I also wouldn't mind getting some so that I could play them and get better. Yeah, no idea about these ones. Asterbreed is also a bullet hell game. Yeah, I don't know all of the I don't know all of these. I know some of these. No idea about Chariot. Crawl is. I didn't even know it was for PS4, but it's a 4-player or up to 4 players or up to 5 players. I'm not sure. Competing in this like dungeon crawl, and one of them is always controlling the enemies, and then occasionally, I think when the one controlling the enemies or the boss defeats a player, then the roles get swapped around. Yeah, there's no proper way for me to do that right now. Yeah, Chrysler Sigma, I'm not sure, but I think it's another JRPG. Indie game. Okay, so the Revenant Saga for Vita was rare, and here it's a common one. I hope I don't get it, twice, because that might happen. Yeah, I also got the bit.trip game. Yeah, I don't actually. The only ones I might want from the common list is Momodora, Salt and Sanctuary, Risk of Rain, Phantom Breaker, Senkono Ronde 2, and maybe Chrysler Sigma. So that's like 6 games from this whole list. So 67% that, yeah. Yeah, I hope I won't get it, but yeah, there's a risk. But it's just, 67% chance to get one of these, and if I do get one of these, then it's like another 67% chance that I get something that I don't want, because I think there's like approximately 20 games on this list, and I want 6 of them. But yeah, then the uncommon ones. So, Musinks. Musinks is a rhythm game, so I absolutely want this one. But the chances of me getting it is pretty small. But yeah, if I get this one, I'm going to be absolutely hyped. I actually don't know pretty much any of the rest. Magica 2, yeah, I never played Magica 1 that much, but that's a thing. No idea. Windjammers is probably a remake of an old arcade game, I think. Screen Cheat, I think that's only multiplayer game. No idea. Some sort of a... I think Cosmic Star Heroine is a JRPG, except that it's not Japanese, so it's just an RPG in the JRPG style. I think it was a lot like Chrono Trigger, if you know that game. Bastion is a great game I haven't yet finished. I should. I finished Transistor on the PS4, and it's from the same studio, so Super Giant Games, I think. Skyforce Anniversary is a nice game, but I already have it digitally. 2064 I already have digitally. I don't have VR set, so I hope I don't get anything for VR. Who I already played. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I know that many either. Even the ones I know I haven't played or just find bad. Yeah, the rest don't tell me much. Absolute Drift was probably this game about nothing but drifting. Like, you control a car, then you have to like drift around poles and do various mini challenges or something. River City Melee was some pixel style adventure game, I'm not sure. Dear Esther I absolutely don't want, because it's not even a game, it's just a walking simulator. And not sure about the rest. Yeah, I'm not a fan of driving games in the first place. No idea, some sort of RPG like the name says, no idea. Another Oddworld game. I'm not sure what this is. I wouldn't mind Rainbow Moon. I played one Rainbow Moon game, and it was on Game Boy Color, so that was a while ago. Claire is another horror game I absolutely don't want. I'm sorry, horror game fans. I just don't want it. Fallen Legion, not sure, some sort of JRPG, except not your conventional RPG game, I think. No idea, not sure, no idea. Skullgirls is a fighting game, no idea. One Way Heroics is a good game, but I already bought it as soon as I found out that it exists for Vita and PS4. Used games are fine, I wouldn't mind that one. I already bought Xenon Valkyrie Plus not long ago, digitally. I haven't tried it out yet because I want to play it on Vita, but I didn't download it on my Vita for some reason yet. And I don't know why I am doing hand motions, because my camera feed is not visible right now. But anyway. Fury would be fine. No idea about that one. Bridge and Clear, no idea about that. N++, I guess, would be fine. It's an amazing game. I just don't like it that much, because it feels like it puts a lot of pressure on you for like you have to do perfect runs, you have to get all the points, and it's horrendously difficult a game. No idea what that is, no idea. Never tried Lethal League. Absolver, already have it digitally, some sort of a fighting game, except 3D and mostly multiplayer, I think. Broken Age, no thanks. Why are the rare games are the least interesting ones to me for some reason. Kingdom is a fine game. Ruiner actually seemed like a good, pretty amazing game actually. Never tried it, but like it's a fast-paced action game from bird perspective, and it really seemed really great. Runner 2 is actually bit.trip Runner 2, so it's a continuation. It's a sequel to the bit.trip Runner game, which is a rhythm game. So this is also a rhythm game. No idea. Lone Survivor sounds familiar, but I'm not sure what it is. Metronomicon is an RPG/rhythm game, so that's another rhythm game, but it's not. I'm not a fan of that type of game. I do have it on Steam, and it's a rhythm game, so I'm happy if I get it, but it's not that great game in my opinion. And no idea about the last one either. So yeah, let's put that all away and actually open the box. So the best one would be Musungs, but that's a really low chance of getting it, as usually with gacha and loot boxes. So let's open this one up, and now you can do the actual drums playing thing. Oh, I think I've bent it a bit here at some point, but that's fine. It's the contents that matter, and I at least they're really protected in here. So done with the plastic, and let's see what we get. I have no idea what this is, but it has a skull on it. Like, absolutely no idea what this game is. It has ESRB rating 14 there. I can just barely see it. But yeah, I have no idea what this game is. So, okay, it's Nex Machina Death Machine. So it's, looking at the list, it's a common one. I think this is a Metroidvania. It's 1 to 2 players, limited run number 90. So, says so down there, number 90. And 1 to 2 players. I'm not sure. It's a house marque game. It's a house marque game, and house marque, as far as I know, is a Finnish game studio, and I'm in Finland. So that's a nice little tidbit to know. Oh yeah, I forgot about the card, which is, what the hell is this? I have no idea what this game is, but it's a grumpy dude chewing on some. Actually, it looks like he's chewing on a toothbrush, but I'll just say I have no idea what this is. But yeah, I think it's a Metroidvania, but if it's for 2 players, I'm not entirely sure. Let me just Google that up real quick. Nex Machina is a shoot 'em up video game developed and published by Housemarque. Multi-directional shooter. Yeah, it's a Finnish game, so that's a pretty funny little bonus. So yeah, it's a 2017 game, so 2 years old, almost 2 years old. And on Metacritic it got 88 out of 100. So it should be a pretty good game. And well, from what I know about Housemarque games, they are pretty good usually. Like they developed Super Stardust, which I really liked. Super Stardust Delta was also on PS Vita. Finland creates games, that's new. Did you know that Angry Birds, as much as I regret to say it, was made in Finland? And I think everybody knows Angry Birds. So that's a Finnish game. Also Clash of Clans is a Finnish game. But yeah, I don't know if I want to call mobile games actual games, so yeah, I'm serious. Angry Birds was made in Finland by Rovio Entertainment. And Clash of Clans is Finnish as well. So that's a thing. About other Finnish games, I think Trine is Finnish and Legend of Grimrock is Finnish. And well, Super Stardust is Finnish, Dead Nation is Finnish. I mean, I have the Housemarque games list open on Wikipedia here right now. Housemarque made Super Stardust, Dead Nation. They also ported Angry Birds trilogy on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Probably because Rovio had no experience with other than mobile games, maybe. Yeah, the more you know. 10 Housemarque made Resogun, Alienation. Oh, Alienation was from them, I didn't know. And 10 Nex Machina, which is this game right here. And 10 Matterfall for PlayStation 4. And in 2019 they're going to make Storm Divers as well. But yeah, that's Nex Machina. As this is a PS4 game, I probably should also try streaming it at some point. PS Vita streaming is a bit more difficult for probably understandable reasons, but PS4 streaming should be pretty easy to do for me. But yeah. Well, I actually don't care about the home that much, so I might actually, I might sell it away. I'm not sure about the prices on these. Or I might do a giveaway at some point. Since apparently I have some horror game fans in my followers list. But do you mean the overall outcome of the boxes? Let's see. So I'm actually disappointed only with home. And like I'm where do I put these cards? Let's just put them in line here. The duplicate over itself. Right, so I'm really sorry about the bad camera image. It's just it's the best I have. You can try zooming in a bit, like here, like so. So yeah, I'm not happy about the home. I'm really happy about the bit.trip collection. Actually, let's put it this way, so that the ones I'm more happy with show better. So this one was great, absolutely fantastic, and I'm pretty happy about the Darius burst as well. As mentioned, it's a genre that I would like to get better in, and this one should be a pretty good game for that purpose. And 10. Well, I'm hoping that Revenant Saga will be a good JRPG, as there are bad and good JRPGs. I'll just look up the Metacritic score real quick. I know it's not the most reliable score out there, but I want to at least see some sort of information for it. The Oddworld Punches Odyssey. I'm pretty sure I already have this one digitally, so I'm not sure about this one. I think I'll put it on this side with home. So I'm not too happy about this one, but that, as I mentioned, I haven't actually played Oddworld games, so it could be that I actually fall in love with it once I try it out. So it's, you know, it's in the neutral zone right now. And Nex Machina, I'm pretty happy about that one also because, well, first of all, it's a Finnish game, so it was funny to, you know, order a bunch of games and get a Finnish game out of it because there really aren't that many Finnish games out there. Like, considering how many games there are total. So I'm pretty happy about that one as well. So it goes all the way on the left as well. So there's one I'm not sure of. Okay, one that I think will be good, because Japanese games tend to be nice. The user scores for it are actually pretty awful. Like Metacritic PS4 says 4.3 user score. There's one from a actual critic. Gaming Age says the PS Vita version is 67 points. And there's also a Switch version. Like, it's actually quite a few games, like iPhone, iPad, PC, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation Vita, Wii U, and Switch, and so on. And the score here seems to be average 53. So it seems to have received pretty bad scores, but I think I'll try it out anyway. A budget-priced retro-style JRPG. But yeah, 3 I'm really happy with. 2 are in the maybe good zone, and 1 I didn't like too much. So that's it for the unboxing, I guess. And what did I put the big box to show the LimitedRunGames logo on it at the end still. So here we go. 6 LimitedRun Blind Boxes, and I think the total cost was 140 euros or so. So like 20 something per game, which I know is a bit weird considering like it's risky ordering games that you don't know what you'll get. But on the other hand, they are limited. They are a limited run, no matter the game you get. So technically, they can be sold away for a decent price, since they are limited. I wouldn't say it's expensive because like I said, you can sell most of these for the same price or more actually. That's actually one part why they sell out so fast when they do actually first introduce them. So like, there are people who order as many as they can, only to sell them for a higher price on Amazon or eBay or so on later on. So like, there's the people who actually want the games. There are people who actually want the games, and then there are people who just are in it for the money, which is pretty scummy and has got LimitedRunGames a lot of negative feedback, like as in they haven't handled it properly or something. But they have actually done some precautions to avoid it. Like they released some game that was also supposed to ship with a Nintendo Entertainment System cartridge. Like it was supposed to be cool and retro and so on. So they they sold out really fast on that one, but they noticed that there were suspicious purchases which were like automatically made and probably, you know, looked like fake emails or something. So they raised the price for those pre-orders from like, I don't know, it was probably something like 50 euros for the collector's edition. So they raised the price for that one, for those accounts to 500 euros, so that all the all the automatic purchases suddenly were extremely expensive, so that people who made the automatic purchases through bots or whatever scummy methods they had, those had to then I think manually cancel their purchases. So they have done something to prevent that from happening, at least in the past. But yeah, about the prices, well, like I mentioned, I don't have any options to buy PS Vita games from actual gaming stores around here. Like, it's completely dead over here. So my only option is to buy games from like eBay or Amazon, or used games from some sort of net auctions, which there are some of around here, of course. And 20 euros is about what I would have to pay anyway for any game which I order from Amazon or eBay. So it's around the same price that I would pay for any PS Vita game, except that these are limited run games, which means that they should be slightly more expensive anyway. I am probably going to play something today. Depends on what people want, actually. Like, I might, considering I got the LimitedRunGames boxes I had ordered today, I might stream the Next Machina game. I'm also curious about the game itself, so I might want to try out this one. I'm actually going to open this one right up because, you know, I'm going to take a photo of it first. Just a moment. My phone's camera is actually a bit broken as well. I'm not too lucky with cameras, apparently, because my phone's camera has some issues focusing on pics, unless I get violent with it and get the like lens in the correct position, as dumb as it sounds. I probably should, you know, spend money on a new phone instead of PS Vita and PS4 games. Nah, heck it. I'll just open this one up. Does this have the usual? Nope. So I'll just open it up from here. Yeah, I'm not going to stream the PS Vita games like I mentioned before, because I have no proper method of streaming PS Vita games. But I am going to stream this one, because PS4 streaming is way easier. Actually, the box art shows better now that there's no plastic wrap. So I think it's a pretty cool looking cover art on the box. And on the back was a similar image. Bunch of some sort of skull there. And otherwise just a bunch of cables and this shady guy in the middle. Let's open it up, and there's the game. And nice. See important health and safety warnings in the system settings menu. So there's a nice image there as well. And another, let me see if I can get the light out of the another image here with some kind of a person sitting there. yeah, I'm not sure what to expect from the game. But yeah, it's a multi-direction shooter like most Housemarque games are. Yeah, so yeah, I have some other stuff to do now. This actually took pretty long. 1 hour and about 1 hour for the whole unboxing. I mean, I did talk about my PS Vita things as well, but for for a simple unboxing video, this was pretty long. But yeah, I might want to actually show my PS Vita also at the end here. So here it is. Some Steins Gate image here. Suzuha Amane from Steins Gate. Doesn't show too well, as it's just light and all. And yeah, my digital games I currently have on here are pretty random. Whoa, Dave. It might be better if I adjusted the brightness. Maybe not up, but down instead. Bunch of small games. It's a bunch of small games and then one rhythm game which is from the PS Mobile thingy, which has been since cancelled, so you actually can't buy this game anymore from the PS Store. So I have it saved here so that it won't get lost forever. Downwell, Vermins, Asken 2, Dragon's Crown, Murama's Rebirth, Soul Sacrifice. I don't know how to even pronounce this game, but like HTOL hashtag NIQ the Farfai Diary. Yeah, amazing. And then a bunch of hey, here's another Finnish game actually. Neon Chrome is also a Finnish game. Yeah, it's let me spell it out here. I don't think it showed well enough on the camera. Like yeah. How do you pronounce that? Because I think it's supposed to be. I think that's what the name like actually is and translates to. But like yeah, it's something. Wait, now I'm confused. I think I have Home as well, but there's also Lone Survivor, which I was thinking of earlier, which looks... This camera sucks. It looks kind of the same. Like there's a guy there, but it's not Home. It's another game, but yeah, that's another horror game that could have come out of the boxes, but didn't. And there's 2064, which could have come out of the box as well, but I already have it digitally, so that's fine. Yeah, this case is just amazing. Like I mentioned that zebra has this cool color, like it changes around the case, and the inside is a absolutely fabulous pink, which looks more like orange on the camera to me, but it's pink. And then I have this also from the same box, this case for the games themselves, which opens up nicely and has a bunch of my games in here. There's Akibas Beat, Ragnarok Odyssey, Metal Gear Solid HD Collection, Final Fantasy X, DJ Max Technica Tune, the Kantai Collection game, the EAVT game, and Demon's Gaze. Yeah. So this one was a nice purchase, and let me actually show the big box it came in. Just a moment. It's been in my bookshelf for quite some time. So the box for that one was actually pretty big. And also pretty flashy, like it has this fantastic glitter effect on which you can see on the camera. So while the game itself was subpar, it had the it came in a nice box, like it has a box inside as well, and it had the case and the game itself and the case for the games, which I just showed, and then some a bunch of stickers. So there's smaller ones there which don't show very well, and then there's some that you could apply on your PS Vita, I think. But like, yeah, the best thing that came out of this box was the box itself and the absolutely fantastic case. And because of that, I had no actual reason to. Yeah, I ordered this from Play Asia, I think. It's a Japanese only game. The game is also only in Japanese. It's some Japanese here, as you can see. Kimito something no Sekai. I can't read Japanese that well. Crystal voice. And yeah, this is is actually a Vocaloid. So this is kind of like the Project Diva games, except that it's way worse. But it has a bunch of good music, at least from the Mekaku series, like the Mekaku City. Let's see, it has. I think it has Kakero Days, and I suddenly can't remember any of the songs, but it has a good amount of songs from Jin. And yeah, yeah, I shipped it internationally. So yeah, let me just put my Vita back in here, and I'll do something else for like 30 minutes, then I'll probably have some lunch and 10 streams, so it would be like in. Oh, my stomach is grumbling already because I haven't eaten. But like, I'll be streaming in maybe 1.5 or 2 hours from now. And it would be the Nex Machina game. Death Machine. I won't be actually like. I won't have my microphone then because I'll be playing from my PS4, which is in the living room. But I'll be chatting, obviously, still. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you. I need to figure out what to do with all these boxes now. Yeah, thanks for watching and see you later.